Hi, Elle Ingalls here at elleingles.com. We got some footprints here on the side of the road here, but those are awfully strange ones. Do you see them? What kind of foot makes a print like that? I'll tell you what kind of foot makes a print like that, and you'll see them along here. Every once in a while there's this strange print here. Can anybody tell me what it is? It's a skate. If you don't know, let me turn the camera around. It's a skate. The other night, my son went out for a run, and he said the driveway going into this park near us is completely ice. We can skate it. And so he invited me to go out and skate with him. So I said yes. That I'd go out and skate in the middle of the night in the dark. And yes, I did fall once. Not very much though, because he keeps holding on to me. The road is not ice anymore, but we had stepped to the side of the road, so every once in a while I'm still seeing one of our blades from 3 nights ago, a blade mark where we had stepped over onto the side off of the ice. And it got me thinking as I came out here and saw the print still, what do our footprints tell us? Where have you been? Where have you been lately? Maybe it's not your footprints because you drive a lot, but where would, if your phone was tracking everywhere you've been, which according to an article I read this morning it is, what would it show you? Like, where have you been? Where have you been? What activities have you been doing? What thoughts have you been having? Sometimes we go through our days and we just don't really track much at all. We don't really even notice. The thoughts are just flying through there. I'm reminded of a phrase when I woke up this morning, the phrase, and protect us from all anxiety. Does anybody remember that phrase? My husband grew up Catholic. I grew up in the Congregational Church in New Hampshire. And the Lord's Prayer, or Our Father, the Catholic version, used to end, and protect us from all anxiety. I thought that was a pretty cool phrase. And anyway, it popped in my head this morning, and protect us from all anxiety. It's interesting to have people identify and share what they think anxiety is. What is their definition of it? I get all sorts of different answers. Nervousness, worry, chronic versus just episodic. It's the word anxiety has come more in our vocabulary now than ever before. We talk about election anxiety. We talk about COVID anxiety. We didn't really use the word as much even 15 years ago. Even when I was just starting my business, people didn't use the word anxiety as much as they do now. So I'm curious what you think anxiety is. Like, how does it manifest for you? What do you feel? How do you know that you're feeling anxious? Is it a body thing? So some of my clients will tell me, yeah, I feel it right in the gut. Or I feel it in the heart space. My heart is beating like crazy and I feel it there. Or I get headaches. Or my jaw is tense and I clench it. What is it that you do and what is it that you feel? Some people come right here and start biting their nails. So we all have a different way of knowing, I'm in an anxious mode right now. Recognizing it is the first step. When you can admit that you are experiencing some anxiety, that something's going on for you, that really is the first step. We've got to acknowledge and we've got to get a little clear about what's happening before we can make any sort of change. So noticing it is important. And eventually, as you start using the pressure-free method, you start noticing it in enough time to actually stop the release of the stress hormones. That is the key to this method and to it actually working for you and having it make a huge difference in the way you think, in the way your brain works, and in the way every one of your organs works for you. All your processes, all your body's processes are affected by stress hormones. It's pretty wild. So just wanted to share these little thoughts today. I hope you enjoyed them, and feel free to share this out. Let other people know about the pressure-free method. I'm working right now with all kinds of different people. I'm working with, about to work with a 14-year-old student. I'm working with a very exceptional person in the military. Working with all kinds of people right now. So Pressure Free really is for anyone who wants to overcome anxiety and overwhelm, or wants to up-level their health, get out of chronic disease or mental disease, because stress hormones make those worse by far. And people who also want to up-level their performance at work or athletically or academically. It's like you've got a little bit more in you, but you're not sure how to tap it. The Pressure-Free method allows you to really tap into that true potential for yourself. So it's getting a little windy and cold out here. I just sign off, and I'll see you soon. I hope you have a great pressure-free day. Bye.